The Rain Queens of the Balobedu, Africa's mystical monarchs. Deep in the heart of South Africa, hidden within the folds of history and mystery, lies a kingdom unlike any other. A place where rulers do not wield swords or political power, but control the rain. This is the story of the Balobedu Kingdom and its legendary Rain Queens, women who have commanded the skies for centuries. Long ago, in the vast empire of Monomotapa, now modern-day Zimbabwe, a prophecy was whispered among the royal priests. The great chief was told that his daughter, Zugundini, would bear a child with a divine gift, the power to summon the rains. But fate took a dark turn. Some say Zugundini was impregnated by her own brother, a secret union meant to preserve the rain-making lineage. Others claim it was an act of defiance, a forbidden love that shook the foundations of her family's honor. Whatever the truth, the scandal was too great. Zugundini, stripped of her royal status, was forced to flee, her only possessions being the sacred rain-making charms she stole from her mother. With them, she carried the whispers of her people's mystical power. Fleeing southward, where Zugundini settled in Balobedu in the Molototsi Valley within Limpopo. Here, in a land untouched by her past, she would birth the first Rain Queen, Modjadji, a ruler unlike any before her. One whose power did not come from politics, but from the skies. The first ceremony was unlike any before it. Zugundini, now a queen in her own right, stood before her people, ready to prove that the power of her ancestors had not abandoned her. She placed the sacred beads around her neck, their weight a reminder of the legacy she carried. Before her, a clay pot filled with water from the Molototsi River, water that would soon become the lifeblood of her kingdom. She whispered ancient verses, calling upon the spirits of her ancestors. The elders hummed in unison, their voices rising with the wind. Then she lifted the ceremonial horn and blew, its deep sound vibrating through the valley. And then, as if in answer to her call, the heavens opened. The drought was broken. The people rejoiced. Zugundini had proven that the power of the Rain Queens was real. The Rain Queens of Balobedu do not rule like ordinary monarchs. They do not appear in public, nor do they command armies. Instead, they live in seclusion, surrounded only by their closest advisors, women chosen to guard the secrets of their divine power. Every year, at the height of the dry season, a sacred ritual takes place deep within the royal compound. Offerings of millet, beer, and livestock are made to the ancestors. The queen wears her sacred bead necklace, passed down through generations, believed to hold the essence of rain itself. Her council gathers around her, chanting ancient verses as she prepares the sacred rain-making potion, a mixture of roots, herbs, and waters taken from secret sources within the kingdom. Then, the ceremony reaches its climax. A ceremonial horn is blown, its deep sound vibrating through the land. And then, as if in answer to the queen's call, the heavens open. For generations, neighboring tribes and kings have sought her favor, believing her blessings could bring prosperity and her curses, drought. Though she does not rule through war or governance, the Rain Queen has long held political power, influencing some of the most significant leaders in history. Even the mighty Shaka Zulu sought her blessing, believing that her favor would ensure victory in battle. European explorers, fascinated by her abilities, traveled great distances to witness her rain-making rituals. But with the arrival of colonial rule, the kingdom's influence began to fade. The British, uncomfortable with the idea of a monarchy built on mysticism, stripped the Balobedu of their political status. And yet, the legend endured. Today, the legacy of the Rain Queens continues, though not without struggle. The last recognized ruler, Modjadji VI, passed away in 2005, leaving her young daughter, Balobedu Modjadji VII, as the rightful heir. However, her ascension has been contested. Rival factions, including her elder brother, have challenged her claim, arguing that the government has interfered with traditional customs. Despite the disputes, Balobedu is expected to take the throne, marking a new chapter in a centuries-old legacy. The legend of the Rain Queens remains one of Africa's most enduring mysteries. Were they truly masters of the skies, or simply guardians of traditions too powerful to fade? The answer may lie in the whispers of history, but one thing is certain: the Rain Queen's legacy still shapes the lands they ruled. What do you think? Could Modjadji command the rain,